early on in the ball game when he's trying to settle in. Balls are going to be put in play. Red Sox manager John Farrell said, the fact that they found some balls that found some holes. Not real hard hit balls. But once he was able to get through it, minimize the damage to a certain extent, he settled in and was in very good shape the rest of the way. Farrell on the offense and win CW's at Bose. Farrell discusses offensive power in 6-3 win. Red Sox manager John Farrell talks about his team's offense, including Chris Young's 2-homer game in the 6-3 win over the White Sox. Chicago righty Mike Palfrey got roughed up for 6 runs on 8 hits, 3 of which were home runs, and was saddled with his 5th straight loss as the White Sox dropped their 6th straight game. Nunez single quote as solo shot to center. CW's at Bose. Nunez gives Red Sox early lead with a homer. Eduardo Nunez lifts a solo home run to center field and gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first inning. The Red Sox jumped to a 2-0 lead on a pair of first inning home runs from Eduardo Nunez, his 4th since joining the Red Sox last week, and Young. But Chicago strung together 4 straight hits to start the second and tilted the lead in its favor. 3-2. Anderson single quote SRBI single. CW's at Bose. Anderson drives in Saladino with a single. Tim Anderson slaps a single into a right field 2 drive in Tyler Saladino, tying the score at 2 in the top of the second inning. Young's double in the third drove in and Rubin intended to tie the game, and he followed that with a 3-run blast in the 5th that put the game firmly in hand for Boston. They intentionally walk Benny to get to him and that ends up being the swing of the game. The 3-run homer that just stayed fair. Farrell said. I had a lot of mistakes today. With the first inning, a couple of fastballs. Palfrey said, that's a good team over there. They put some good swings on it, obviously, and it ended up being a rough day. After allowing a leadoff single in the 9th, Craig Kimbrell retired the final 3 White Sox to a record his 27th save. Kimbrell earns the save. CW's at Bose. Kimbrell gets Hansen to ground out. Gets save. Craig Kimbrell gets Alan Hansen to ground out to second to end the game, earning the save as the Red Sox defeat the White Sox. 6-3 moments that mattered. Fister strikes down threat, with the game tied at 3 in the 5th. Chicago threatened with runners at first and third and 2 outs. Nicky Delmonico ran the count to 3-1 before swinging and missing at a breaking ball from Fister. The Red Sox starter then pushed an 89 mph fastball on the outside corner. Delmonico, thinking it was ball 4, took a turn toward first base before home plate umpire Dan Bellino rang up strike 3 to the delight of the Fenway crowd. Fister K's Delmonico. CW's at Bose. Fister strikes out Delmonico. Strands to Doug. Fister gets Nicky Delmonico to strike out looking. Stranding runners on the corners to end the top of the 5th inning. He single quote as a contact pitcher, even though today he recorded the number of strikeouts he did. Farrell said. Young provides the pop, having already homered and driven in a pair. Young stepped to the plate in the 5th with 2 outs and 2 on the second offering from Palfrey, a 71 mph curveball. Young reached down and lifted one high down the left field line, sneaking it on the right side of the foul pole for a 3-run blast that gave Boston a 6-3 lead, per Statcast. The home run went 349 feet and left the bat with an exit velocity of 92.1 miles per hour. You definitely feel better if you get the job done in that situation, Young said. If you don't get the job done, you feel a little worse than you would if somebody walks the guy ahead of you. You definitely want to get it done. The good thing about today is I was able to hit after Benny and hit in front of Rafael Devers, who's swinging the bat well. So, in that situation, they kind of have to come at me, challenge me and allow me to be the guy to beat them. It was nice to be able to get it done. I knew Young had done a little damage against him in his previous 2 at-bats, but I still thought that matchup would give us the best chance. White Sox manager Rick Renteria said, he left the pitch not exactly where we wanted it. The attack for him was going to be a little different, but he ended up leaving something over the plate more than we wanted to. More greater than Renteria on the Red Sox homer. CW's at Bose. Renteria talks about the home runs given up. White Sox manager Rick Renteria discusses his team's struggles on the mound and the home runs given up in the 6-3 loss to the Red Sox. I single quote been pulling a lot of balls foul lately. I feel like I'm squaring balls up and they're going foul. When I hit it, I thought it was going to hook foul like the rest of them. Young, on his first homer. Always. Renteria, when asked if he was still smiling after the White Sox fell to 4-23 since July 4 and dropped to 3-19 since the All-Star break. What's next? White Sox, after a Monday off day, Derek Holland takes the mound Tuesday for a homestand opener against the Astros at 7:10 p.m. CT at Guaranteed Rate Field. Holland pitched in relief Saturday at Fenway Park, but threw only 3 pitches to a 1 batter. Red Sox, The Red Sox will enjoy an off day Monday before beginning a two-game set against the Rays at Tropicana Field, where Chris Sale will be on the mound for Tuesday's 7:10 p.m. at game. The Southpaw has struck out 12 in each of his 3 starts against Tampa Bay this season. Watch every out-of-market regular season game live on MLB.tv.